Hello Pisces, my name is Agatha and this is the tarot reading for the month of September 2016. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to duniazad@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use the Mystical Wisdom card deck for the Oracle card, which is going to be one card like a general advice or general energy for the month of September. Then for the general reading, I'm going to use the Chrysalis Tarot. I'm sorry. And then finally for the love reading, I'm going to use the Pictorial Key Tarot. And I already shuffled the cards. So the oracle card that came out for you was Children. Know that your children are protected. So this is the general message for you, Pisces, for September 2016. Don't worry about your kids. Your kids are fine. They are protected, like physically, emotionally. Everything is fine. Don't worry about them. Okay? So this is like the general message for you for the month of September. I'm thinking this, because this is a very general reading, it might not apply to all. This is more connected for you, for some of you, Pisces, with love. Because general reading came out to me as love, and the love reading was also very positive. So, in the beginning of the month, in the general reading, you have Merlin, the hero, which in traditional decks is the Fool. The Fool in traditional decks talks about when we start something new, a new endeavor or a new trip or whatever it is, or a new relationship, and we started with complete faith and ignorance and sometimes stupidity. Sometimes we start things without planning for anything. We just go like, yeah, God will provide, you know. Sometimes that's a very good way to do things, in not over control whatever you want to start. And sometimes you don't start anything because you want to plan everything out. You want to go with some sort of protection, and that sometimes it's not the proper way of behaving. Sometimes you just have to have faith. However, in this card, the Fool, the hero, this is not a young man. This is an older man. This is Merlin. And he's very wise, and he's kind of, you see, he's smiling in a wicked way. He has, how can I say this? There's some youth in him. You understand, like inner youth. It's like he's very wise, and his wisdom makes him see the funny side of everything. It's like he understands perfectly and spiritually what life is all about. He understands that you cannot control anything, and he has learned. This is a magician. To me, this is more like the magician, but in this deck, in the Chrysalis, this is the Fool, not the magician. He understands that throughout his life that you cannot control anything. And sometimes it's just better to go with the flow and to allow yourself to be surprised. So there's some sort of something new which is about to start. I'm thinking love, which is about to start in your life, or you've started in your life in the beginning of the month, and your point of view in this new thing, in this new relationship is to have faith and to take it with joy, the joy of discovering something new and not trying to control it, because you know that whatever the path it takes, you will end up where you need to end up, and the path, the trip itself will be joyful if you don't try to control everything. So this is not immaturity, okay? He has the tools, because again, it's Merlin, it's a magician. He has the tools, he has the wisdom to protect himself if that need be. But his point of view is of discovery. It's like, I'm ready to be surprised by life. That's his point of view. He's not afraid of anything. Oh my God, I wish I was like that. He's not afraid of any type of anything of what the world can throw at him. Anything that might happen to him, he'll take it from a point of view of this is a fun challenge. Okay? The point of view of self-discovery, a point of view of discovery, a point of view that everything is fun. Life is fun, the trip is fun, oh my god, I'm so excited. And at the same time he has faith that everything will turn out alright, and even if it doesn't, in here in the stick that he's holding, how is it called, the shaft or whatever, there's a snake. So the snake is healing. Whatever happens, he has no healing abilities. And the cat is wise and he can see in the dark. So he's not immature, and he's not without tools, to protect himself. This is a wise, funny man, So something is about to start with starting, and I'm thinking love. Why am I thinking love? Because in the middle of the month, you have the lovers. So it's love. It's what this new thing, which is about to start, is connected with love. Or it might, if it's not love, it might require a choice, because lovers also speak of choice. But to me, it's more like love. Again, this is general. You have to see your moon sign, your sun sign, or you can have your own personal reading. At the end of the month, you have the Eight of Stones, which is the Eight of Pentacles in traditional decks. This speaks of talent and hard work and routine. So this will be a relationship, and you will be willing to work within this relationship, to every day work within this relationship, but without losing your sense of joy and discovery and playfulness. It's duty with fun. Do you understand? With duty, where everything is new. Every day you discover something new. And it's fun to discover something new in the other person, or in the relationship itself, or the interaction that you have with the other person. Because there's you, there's the other person, and there's a third entity which is formed by the relationship that you both have together. It's hard work that you're willing to take, because it's not hard work. You're working on something fun for you, which again, I'm thinking relationship, love, relationship. This is creating, okay? Creating a fun, loving relationship. Again, this could be anything to do with work. If it's work, it's a new type of work. It could be creative work, because you're Pisces, you're artistic. It could be a creative work connected with love of some type. Something creative which you're starting, which you never tried before, but you have all the tools to make it work, to make it, come to life. But you like discovering. Let's say you are a painter. You always were a painter. And you want to try to learn how to sculpt. I keep giving, how do you say, examples of creativity of artists. I'm sure a lot of accountants see my videos. I'm hoping. Engineers might, that will be fun. So, but I keep giving examples connected with creativity in artistic work. Again, let's say you're a painter and you decide to learn how to sculpt. And you have the tools, but you never did it before, and you have the willingness to work hard at it every day, even 8 hours a day, and you working on it in a playful manner, in a way where you discover a new thing. It's like every day is a discovery. Every day is a discovery in this work which you are doing. Okay, and then the love reading. Pisces. In the beginning of the month, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Because this is a general reading, this could be a man or a woman from a Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, in her or his late 30s or after the age of 40. Could be someone younger, yes, but someone who's very mature and responsible, someone who is a practical person, very grounded, very down to earth, realistic, someone who knows how to handle money, someone who might be like an overachiever in terms of in his career or her professional life, someone who has achieved a lot, someone who has a certain social status, someone who is a boss within his field or her field. This could be like even a 20-year-old, but who's achieved a lot because he or she is extremely talented in her work or his work. I'm thinking older people because my channel is seen by a lot of older people, like 35, 45, 50, around 40 years old, 50 years old. There's a lot of people seeing my channel. A lot of women also within that age group. Now, this person could be very formal, also likes the rules, likes to follow the rules in everything, including love life. If there's something that you're starting with this person, he or she sticks to the rules. Can be someone from a Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. There's a solar eclipse in Virgo in the beginning of the month, so Pisces. This is interesting. Pisces, if you have the rising sign in Pisces, the descendant, the 7th house, is in Virgo. So for those of you to which this applies, for those of you who have the 7th house or the descendant in Virgo, the solar eclipse, which talks about new beginnings, falls on your 7th house. So someone might be showing up in your life. A Virgo might be showing up in your life, or someone with earth qualities might be showing up in your life. Someone who might become a long-term partner, or you might be the one who is embodying these qualities. You might be the one who's searching for a new love interest, but you have defined the rules and you're gonna follow the rules. At the same time, even though you follow the rules and you have boundaries, you have boundaries. Now you have boundaries, and boundaries are okay. And you are an adult, so you understand what your boundaries are. You already know what your boundaries are. This is good. I don't think I have... I kind of forget the readings after I do them. So like the past readings, I don't remember them. But if I'm not mistaken, Pisces, every time I do a reading for Pisces, they seem to be the readings that I do. It's always for mature people. It's never for Pisces who are lost. It's for Pisces who are mature and responsible, who are spiritually wise. Someone or Pisces who know what their boundaries are, and they know how to enforce them. It's never a lost Pisces. I might be mistaken because, again, I don't recall the readings after I do them. I do them, they're done, it's done. I always forget, So unless I write them down, even the ones that I write down, I need to go and check to see what I did, what I said, or what I wrote. But it seems to be that Pisces are very well together. They're very put together. They're mature people. At least the Pisces who find my channel seem to be. They're not lost. They're not lost at all. They know their way. It's like this. You know your boundaries. You're a true adult. You know what you want out of love. But at the same time, you have a willingness to be surprised. It's that. So maybe you're trying to find, like you're dating, you know, but in a very I don't want to say orthodox way or formal way. It could be, but there's a willingness for discovery, for being surprised. Like you're open to being surprised. In the middle of the month, you have, so this could be you, this could be the other person. In the middle of the month, you have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. Your wishes are coming true. So maybe you're very formal, very kind of uptight in the beginning of the month, but at the middle of the month, or the person whom you are with in the beginning of the month, with whom you start dating him or her, or you start a new relationship, middle of the month, there's no uptightness. Everything is loose and you're having fun. And some of you might be like in a relationship with someone with whom you wanted to be in a relationship for a very long time. So this is a wish coming true. I'm sorry, very happy because you wanted to be with this woman or with this man for a very long time, but you could not. Maybe he or she was married, maybe you were married, and now finally both of you are free and you can have a relationship, and this is a wish that comes true. Or maybe you've met, like this is like your formal someone you've met like 20 years ago or 30 years ago or something like that, and now you reconnect, someone whom you loved like years and years and years ago, and now finally you have the chance to be with him or her again. It's a wish coming true. If this is a new person, it's like you're having fun. You're going out, you're having drinks. Don't drink and drive, don't do that. I'm sorry, you're just having fun, okay? At the end of the month, you have the Two of Pentacles. Now, this could be read, I'm sorry, as instability. It's like everything is fine, but now does he or she really likes me? You might be feeling that sort of instability, either within you or within him or her. So the other person might be unstable, like doesn't return your calls immediately, or things like seem not to be so stable. But because this card showed up in the general reading, this is stability. I'm thinking that whatever instability it exists, it's short-lived. Now, another way of reading this in a more positive way is at the end of the month, there's playfulness that is infused in your relationship. So it's like it starts in a very formal way, then it loosens up in the middle of the month with the aid of drinking. Don't drink too much. And at the end of the month, there's playfulness. There's more playfulness. Both of you open up, and there's both of you are having fun, and you're like playing around like kids. So I would say that this is very positive. The only thing that you might be worrying about is kids. This is why this card showed up as the message. Know that your children are protected. Maybe you're afraid to hurt your kids' feelings if you have a relationship with this person, or you are afraid that the other person's children won't like it, and they might, have a problem with it, or even feel hurt, and the oracle message is very clear. Know that your children are protected, not just physically, but emotionally. They're strong like a tiger. You see? They're fine. Don't worry about your kids. Don't worry about the other person's kids. Everything is fine. Have fun, okay? And this is it, Pisces. This is the reading that I have for you, which is very general. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to duniahazad@gmail.com. I'll be delighted to work with you. Bye-bye.